Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinard with more Elden Ring, where we are continuing to explore the DLC. This amazing, fantastic so far. In only the first couple episodes of the DLC, it has been such an amazing introduction. And look at this view. This is also part 95 of this playthrough, where every single part is me saying, how amazing does this game look? I am so interested to eventually get to whatever this building is. It's got this like almost metallic sheen, a little bit reminiscent of Drangleic Castle, if I'm being honest. Just a little bit. I also kind of wish I could. I've always wished in this game that I could do the Shake a Slate tech, where I could drop a beacon directly on that thing, so I could know where is it on my map. Is it actually this structure here? Maybe we should find out. I think we will do that, because we have this map that we were given by Hornsent. We have the map that shows us. I think it's right. Aha! It's part of its own little DLC section. The Golden Crosses. Yeah, there were 3 of them that were marked for us. I think it makes sense for us to see if we can make it to that 3rd golden cross that is across the bridge that I have been avoiding so far. So we'll be getting to that shortly. The first thing that we're going to start with here is I did find an item over here that I had missed. An epic purple-colored item. It is a new Ash of War. Savage Lion's Claw. Savage Lion's Claw. Skill of the particularly brave, even among the Redmanes. It did feel like it had a Radon Redmane sort of feel to it, just on the artwork alone. Somersault forward, striking foes with armament. An additional strike may be performed with additional input. Okay, another cool Ash of War. Eventually, when I maybe finally gravitate to a weapon that can use Ashes of War. I just always love the special weapons. The special weapons that have their own unique thing. I also did pick up Mesmer Soldier's Axe, weapon used by the soldiers who served Mesmer the Impaler, a steel axe worn from use. A favorite of those who lost themselves utterly in their lord's war. So yeah, there are. I was just basically going through the entirety of everything that we have been through already, and I really didn't find anything too noteworthy other than this one item here that I had passed by. So we can take this marker off the map, get that out of here. And I did realize though that there was a part of the map over this eastern section that I had not explored yet. I got a couple beacons over there, so let's go ahead and go to the site of grace, and we'll level up, because I happen to pick up just enough runes in the process of backtracking to be able to afford a new level. So let's quickly do that just to make sure we got that in the bank, as we keep getting nice damage increases from strength. So let's keep doing that. I think I am, for the moment, going to be switching back to the Destined Death Blade, because I was having fun with that Black Steel Hammer, but I really love the idea of being able to do special moves that are specifically linked to guard counters. That seems like an awesome idea, and I'm excited to see what other weapons they're going to be that do that. But also it felt like it was just a little bit on the weak side. Just a we can buff it with Holy Grease, which is another nice thing. There is actually a revered Ash down here that I completely missed. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with some flies first. Gonna have to deal with the Fly Brigade, the man flies. Is that what that's what these things were called, right? The man flies. There are so many of you all of a sudden. There are so many. I think it's better for us to just get you all bunched up in a group and then unleash the rot. Oh, that is such a cool ability, man. Melania, the goddess of rot, Just given us one of the best parting gifts that we could have hoped for. New revered spirit ash pickup. Okay, this was just hiding right over here, right off the cliff. Okay, sweet. This is why we explore. So, revered spirit ash. Get the goddess of rot, though, apparently has lost some of her followers. The kindred of rot have broken rank and split off to become foragers. I don't know how Melania would feel about this if she were still around. So maybe it's a good thing that we caused Melania to part ways with the lands between. All right, there's a bunch of items here in this little bird shack. What's gonna happen here? Rundown Traveler's Rest with 3 items in it. I was waiting for more flies, man flies, or perhaps an invasion, something to happen when there's so many items here in one spot. Yo, what the hell? There's a furnace visage here. 2 furnace visages and a greater potentate's cookbook 2. These things are just laying around. You don't actually have to lose half of your sanity trying to take down the actual furnace golem. Now they tell me. Exceedingly rare to find. Okay. What do we craft? What can we craft now? Hefty furnace pots. Hefty furnace pots. Look at that thing. I love that art. Look, it's got the little hands. It even has the hands that are reaching over the brim. That is so cool. Throw at enemies to create a whirlwind of flame imbued with a hex of the furnace. The furnace's flame burns away both body and soul when impurity is thus expunged. One calls it cleansing. Dude, that is so cool. Okay, sweet. So, some cool little pickups there. Just a minor note. Bear with me today because I am battling just the tail end of a slight head cold. So my voice might be a little bit sounding out of the ordinary. Maybe you all wouldn't even have noticed if I hadn't said anything, but I'm conscious of it, so I have to mention it. But yeah, it's what is a head cold when you are getting yourself into this absolutely fantastic looking Shadow Realm. Okay, let's cross a bridge, huh? What do you think? Let's face our fears, or at least I will face my somewhat irrational fear of crossing bridges in a FromSoft game. I keep thinking that this is, you know, these little piles of rock. It would make no sense for there to be a spirit spring in the middle of a field. So why would that be one of these covered spirit springs that we're looking for? But I want to find those. I want to find those cat laser brain thoughts. Bridge time. And enjoy the awesome view. Ellac? Ellac, Greatbridge. I see a ballista. I see a ballista right in front of us. I also... Yep! Oh my god. Okay, this is where, you know what? This is where we run. We run. We make our way directly for the ballista. Oh, are you serious? You serious? I can't get up there? Yeah. How come I guess I don't need to jump up to you, though, to get you. Because you just came down to me. All right. It is time for us to summon a friend. We took on Demi Yoda last time. And now it's time to summon, I guess, Demi Luke. Demi Skywalker. Demi Yosh. Let's see what Demi Yosh can do. Go Demi. Go Demi Yoda. Or Demi Yoda's apprentice. I wanna see what my friend's doing. Excuse me. I'm trying to I can't. Where are you? Oh my god, he's just as dashy and dodgy. Did he just jump off the bridge? Did he just jump off the bridge? What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna have to check the footage, but our summon just committed Demi Sudoku. What? Okay. Yo, dude, what the what the hell? Okay, well that's quite the way to get our day started here. I'm just gonna drink my flask. Wow, that was cool, guys. Awesome, awesome trick. Yeah, the enemy will never know what hit them. You'll never see this coming. Jumps off bridge. No, what? Fine. Oh, they got perfumers here. Is that what I just saw? Is that the business I just saw being? Oh my god. Okay. All right. You know what? We do the trick. We do the trick that we did before. It wasn't quite as effective as I was hoping for. What about Destined Death? Better. Much better. Much better. Destined Death is just hard to beat, guys. What can I say? It's just a little difficult to beat. Your little bubble of protection ain't gonna do shit here when Destined Death comes after you. It ain't gonna be shit. Definitely did not need Destined Death to take you down, but you know what? It was just to make a statement. Just to prove a point. Altus Bloom. Okay. So they're going to sprinkle in some of our familiar crafting mats from the base game, it seems. And yeah, these enemies are the perfumers from the Altus Plateau, aren't they? So curious to see exactly how these different layers are going to intertwine different threads and stories from storylines, lore points from the base game, how they will mix in with the DLC. We're already seeing it with Mesmer and Marika. Two of the most prominent characters from... Well, so far we don't have a ton of characters from the DLC to compare to, but Mesmer seems to be one of the most prominent. Him and Mikola. He and Mikola. There is a site of grace over there, I see. So why don't we just bank that? And we'll continue exploring this pretty sizable little encampment here with the... copy... what's the term I'm going for here? The not copyrighted, but the standard fare in a FromSoft game. Bodies on pikes. Oh, use the summoning pool. Gotta get that. I noticed that this... it looked like Torrent was not allowed on this bridge here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a big boy up there. Is that a Dragonkin soldier? That's not what I see, is it? I'm not high enough here. I don't want to get into a... Oh, it's a troll. It's a troll. I see now. I just didn't want to, like, go past a point where I would be locked into a boss fight. But yeah, it's a troll. A Karian troll? Maybe. He's wearing the Karian helmet and cape, isn't he? Interesting. Okay, so no torrent on any of the stairs there. None of that. We'll save Carrion Troll for a little bit later. I want to finish exploring this encampment. What is there to find? There's a blood fiend hanging out over in the woods here. I was thinking we might find a cross. That's what I thought. Oh shit! Whoa, what the fuck? That was so much damage. We're about to die because I'm panic drinking. Dude, that holy shit. That was a consumable, right? We found that in the first DLC episode, but I forgot what they were. I do not. Oh my god. I do not remember them dealing that much damage. That was insane. Excuse me. I guess we picked up a shield that I didn't realize. I think we can actually craft. Is it this thing? It's not the explosive stone. It's something way different. Not way different, but like obviously way more powerful. Holy moly. So that guy we need to be afraid of. That guy we need to have on red alert. There was an item over here. I guess maybe. Oh. Is this a Shadow Tree blessing because there's a America statue? Or Shadow Tree fragment. Look at that. Okay. So, sure. Before we, let's go back to the side of grace then, because maybe we also picked up a revered spirit ash, so maybe we can get an upgrade before we go back to get our runes. We can get them both. 2 Shadow Tree fragments. Empower that blessing. Let's go. And spirit ashes as well. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. So, that is a nice pickup. How did we get hit so hard? It's the DLC, that's why. It's the DLC. The DLC. Don't fuck around. Yeah, I wonder what the range is on those things. Could he have hit us? Could he have hit us from this far? I forgot to summon. Demi Yoda. Demi Yosh. Excuse me. Demi Yosh. Get in here. I'm giving you a second chance. No jumping off bridges this time, please. Please, please, please do not. No more bridge jumping. I'm sure it was just an accident. I'm sure you didn't You didn't actually mean to do it. So I'll give you a pass this time. We need a torch. Get the torch in here. Because it is dark around here. What are you attacking? Who are you going after? Can I get into any of these tents? Is there an opening? Let me in. Sus wall into a tent. No. Here we go. Anything to find. Whoa, what is this? Materials. Ember of Mesmer. That's the first we've picked up of one of those. Mainly found in Shadow Altus. Shadow Altus. A remnant of Mesmer's flame, the symbol of the crusade. It continues to smolder as if crawling along the ground. Shadow Altus. Let me, before I check that shield, let me just check my... I have not done this yet. Let me look at my sites of grace. Okay, so we're still considered to be in the gravesite plane as like the main area. There's a castle front that we are in front of. We're in front of a castle, guys. And then we have Land of the Tower with the Bellarat Tower settlement. Shadow Altus. This is so confusing. This is so confusing. But it's because I'm thinking too far ahead. We don't have enough information yet to know exactly, but the fact that they're saying Shadow... The fact that they are saying Shadow Altus does indicate that they're straight up gonna have. Oh, it's a Black Knight. It's a Black Knight. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, where was my roll there? Okay, Demiash is proving to be the distraction that I need. No, watch out for that trick. Watch out for the Great Steel guard counters. Those will. Okay, you're doing okay. You're doing just fine. Let's give ourselves a trickle heal here. I do love how the moves, the demi-human Yoda moves are so much fun. Okay, we've picked up a few different things here that we can check. This is a cool little. I love the 3 thrones here. Like, this asset we might see many times throughout the DLC. I'm not sure, but it just kind of makes me think. All of a sudden, we're sitting here at we're sitting here in Game of Thrones with the one of the houses that I am failing to remember the name of right now, because this always happens to me when you're in the middle of, when you're on camera. you're just sitting by yourself in a room, but you're on camera and your mind is in a whole different state than it would be otherwise. And so remembering things while I am in that state of being on stage, quote unquote, it just doesn't happen very easily. So let's check out the stuff in our inventory, shall we? I guess, have we already picked up the Black Knight's armor before? Is this not an, I guess this was not a new thing. We got like the Great Steel Hammer before, but did we get the entire armor set as well? Just the, we did get this from the first. Okay, was that just a lucky drop then? If these guys are a recurring, I'm not sure if it's a guaranteed drop. Okay, Cat Laser Brain. Fire Knight's Cookbook 2 lets us do Fire Coil. That's what they were shooting at us, wasn't it? Record of crafting techniques left by the Fire Knights who served Mesmer the Impaler details the art of wielding fire for the benefit of soldiers setting out to join the crusade. And then we also picked up Mesmer Soldier Shield, carried by soldiers loyal to Mesmer the Impaler. Very interesting. And then Yash said, "Fuck yo table." Ooh, this looks awesome. That is a bonfire there. That guy wound up a fire coil. That guy was winding up a fire coil as I was in the middle of doing Destined Death. I thought, oh shit, I could be in trouble here. The Lord of Chaos. Gosh, this game is so gorgeous. All right, let's see what else there is to find in this encampment. I think we might be close to done, though. No, don't send the summon spirit back, please. Yeah, he can... Yash is more than capable of doing that on his own, if he so chooses. Sending himself back to the... what did it say, actually? The Beyond. I don't know that I've ever read that message specifically, the fact that it says, send the spirit back to the Beyond. Sounds like a movie title. Back to the Beyond. The existence of straight up Shadow Altus, though. I mean, they... is that really that surprising? If the Shadow Tree is the shadow of the Erdtree, it's just not, it's really not a big stretch. So I shouldn't be surprised in the least. Not the most shocking thing by a long stretch. So then Where is this cross? That was kind of the primary objective. I am curious to make our way towards a castle. But I also want to find a cross. Let me look at the map again. That was given to us by Hornsent. One more time checking this map. It is that indicating that it's in the castle? I think we might have to make our way in this direction. So we'll have to... Let's head forward then. Think about how I might take on a Carian troll. Castle Ensis. That's a cool name. Castle Ensis. Yes, yes. I'm well familiar with your kind. We have had our many encounters. And still I apparently don't know your moves. Comment. I still don't know all the moves. He had thoughts about no. Oh my god. How many stomps? I don't think I've ever seen them do that many stomps in a row. Oh, I'm about to get my butt whooped. Jesus Christ. Imagine missing an enemy that is this tall. An enemy of this size. Imagine actually not hitting them. It is pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, bugging out. Yash is not the only... No! Oh my god. Yash is not the only NPC AI-controlled character in the DLC that is having trouble with cliffs or bridges, it seems. Seems like Yash is not the only one. But I forgot there's no torrent. It is really cool how they're bringing back familiar enemies, but they're giving them new moves. That is, I mean, it's such a small thing, or you know, it's not like you wouldn't think it's this massive task to implement when it comes to the development of a game, but it makes such a difference. It just adds. It makes it so much. It adds just that enough of a level of freshness, you know? It makes things fresh just enough. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to drink my flask of Wondrous Physic. All right. Carian troll Remix, you're out of here. And we get some royal magic grease. That's a new item. So many new items. Coats armament inflicting heavy magic damage. These upgraded versions, it's not just the dried liver, but also the grease. More potent grease. Believed to have once been bestowed upon low-ranking Carian knights in lieu of the Fellowship's characteristic swords. Only lasts for a short time. Oh, hello there. That's an enemy, though. I thought at first, the way they lit this enemy, I thought it was an NPC at first. It's like, oh, this is the new Selin. Hi there. What's better than bodies? Corpses on pikes? Charred, flaming corpses on pikes. I'm not seeing a Mikola cross. I'm not seeing a Mikola cross just yet. That is what I was hoping to find. So I'm not sure if we're headed in the right direction. I could have just passed by it. Maybe could it be over here? Because we are now into a castle. And it feels like this is the first actual, legacy dungeon. Well, at least the first one that we have traipsed into here. And it's not clear to me yet that I want to. I always have indecision about exploring in any one particular direction, because once I commit to a direction, I kind of I don't have to, but in my mind, I really want to stay committed to that direction and make sure that I fully explore. So I'm not ready to commit, guys, to one area just yet during this play session. But that's exciting. Castle Ensis. And we also have the Tower Settlement, which was, in my mind, going to probably play by the same rules. No torrent allowed, castle doctrine, so on and so forth. Now I'm also a little bit more worried about random soldiers patrolling around because of how badly I got burned. Actually, literally burned by the coil of Mesmer. Is that what it was called? Right now, I'm just in essentially scouting mode. That's all I'm doing. I'm kind of sort of looking for a cross somewhere. Trying to see where there might be a Mikola cross. But maybe it is actually it's inside the castle, isn't it? Isn't it? So maybe that's what we are. Oh, it could be over here, maybe. But that is also the same thing. I don't know. The same thing. It's also inside of the castle, isn't it? They are one and the same. I think there's only one. If we want to try to find that cross, it does feel like it is only in one direction. We'll check off to the north a bit here as well, just to be sure. Some more blood fiends. Fine. Fine. You want to pick a fight? We'll do it. Excuse me. That was rude. Stop doing that. It is disgusting. Every direction that you can go just feels there's an intimidation factor associated with each of these paths. The DLC has done such a good job so far of not feeling too intense, just the right amount of intensity, difficulty level. All right, I think I'm going to do a little bit of committing. I think we're going to press into the castle here. There's only so many ways to go. We'll get to a tower settlement as well eventually, but I think given the fact that it just feels like the game is saying they gave us this map with the Mikola crosses, that feels like a very important thing, because there may be more. What I'm most interested in are more characters, more NPCs that are part of Leda's crew that I am interested to rendezvous with. So that is where we will focus in this direction. Hey, hidden item. We'll focus in this direction for now. See if we can meet up with some more folks. Meet some more new friends. And take out some Rhea Lucaria dorks in the process. Shadow Realm Rune 4. The soldiers who joined the crusade were rewarded with grace aplenty. So much grace to go around. The music, the DLC music so far also has been very good, but it's been subtle. It hasn't been... It hasn't been dramatic per se. It's just been, it's given you, it's at least it's given me. It adds to the uncertainty, the hesitation of entering a difficult new part of the game. It contributes to that in just the right amount. Ensis. Ensis. I just realized that Ensis is one letter removed from Mensis. Nightmare of Mensis. Hopefully this is not going to be a rehash of that area. I am okay with FromSoft never bringing that back. Never again. One time, Nightmare of Mensis, and that's it. No mas. Yep. Come on. Let's get it over with. Any others? Any other takers? Anybody else? Okay, so direction. I think this is the way forward. So we'll go in this direction. What be up this ladder? The first Bell of Awakening? Easy. I mean, we're doing it all, right? We're bringing back all the DS1 things. So this can only be one thing. No Bell of Awakening. Well, I'm sure it'll be in the next tower that we climb. Milady? Excuse me? What? Light Greatsword. That reminds me that something else that was brought up to me by my brother in discussing the early stages of the DLC with him. He was curious to know if I had picked up anything near the Ghost Flame Dragon, anything new, and I hadn't thought of it at first because I don't think I had registered that the Great Katana is actually like a new weapon type. It did not occur to me that Great Katana is just its own new thing that's sort of never been done before. So, so there are, I think, new weapon types. Well, I don't think. There clearly are new weapon types, and I think this is another one of them. Light Greatsword. A light greatsword, that is a sword whose blade matches the length of a greatsword while being constrained to a minimal weight. Nicknamed after ladies of noble status for its refined appearance. With cultivated form, one can wield this weapon as swiftly as one might a straight sword. That sounds pretty cool. It's another one that we need just a smidge more dexterity to try. But the name, hold on. Let's make our way out of the tower first. Let's go down to the open area that they have provided us here and try out. Where's my fedora when I need it? Milady. Order of acquisition, please. Give me this thing. It's just an impaling thrust, though. So, it's just an impaling thrust. We know what the impaling thrust does. It does this from the sound effects. It does have this feel of a thrusting sword. Actually, I do love that moveset. Kind of the fencing has just a very flowing. Oh, wow. And that charge attack. This could be... Oh my gosh. I do really like the fluid moveset here. This is really cool. And the jump attack as well. Look at that. So the jump attack... These are so... What a fun moveset, honestly. Is this a reason to switch over and add just a little bit of dex to our build? Huh. I might do that. I might, the next couple levels, we might throw into dex. Because the Great Katana and this sword, the new weapon types, are piquing my curiosity. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like that moveset. Was there... I don't think we can get up to this loot just yet. I could be mistaken, but I don't... I feel like we need to get around to where that is. So let's go through here. Same thing with this item. We need to get up and around, I think. What is that? It's just a squirrel. They've got overworld critters in this castle. Just some flight pinions, huh? I'm so ready whenever I go up to a piece of loot for a trap to be sprung. I'm always on the lookout for that to happen. No, I want my Why am I skipping right past Frenzied Burst? I'm being over anxious here. That was close. Oh shit, I walked right into the guard counter. I knew the move. I knew what was coming. I still almost walked right into it. There we go. Smithing Stone, level 6. The Black Knights. The Black Knights. I want to try to make my way around to... I'm having some fun with the Scarlet Aeonia today. We don't need to have it. It is not necessary for killing just a couple hollows. But I like it. There's no way this is a sus wall, right? No way in hell. What there could be, though, is there could be a drop down. So, how do we get that item that was in the item that we passed by? Okay, so the item below we could drop down to. There's a cross right here. Hello. Dude's been looking for the Mikola cross. And it was right freaking here. Let's definitely get the Site of Grace. No NPCs to be found, however. No NPCs. Am I going to rest? Not yet. Not just yet. Okay, let's pick up these items. Had a feeling we'd be getting some upgrades. And a Castle Cross message. That's interesting. What does this cross say? I abandon here the flesh of my body. Carved words coalesce. It's been pretty much the same words at each cross so far. So what's the message? Left for the author's compatriots. Left by Needle Knight Letta. Look at that. That's Needle Knight. Did she leave behind? Is that her sword that we picked up, milady? Needle Knight. Needle and Thread. Hornet, anybody? Silk Song, when? Needle Knight Letta, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikola's trail. Kind Mikola seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. If we're able to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path. And for that, we require a flame. So, similar to us having to burn the Erdtree, we've got the same quest here in the Shadow Realm. Burn the Shadow Tree. And the Gate of Divinity. Okay, capital G, capital D. The Gate of Divinity could be what we saw in the story trailer, right? There's that part where it looks like Mikola is like holding open this portal or this gate that it looks like leads from the Shadow Realm to the lands between. So that could be that Gate of Divinity, and that's part of the origin story, maybe, of this whole business, this whole reality, this crazy lands between / Shadow Realm reality that we are having so much fun in. Loyal Knight's Cookbook. We can now craft Royal Magic Grease and the Drawstring variety. Awesome. Something else that occurred to me. I really don't know how to get this item right now. But something else that had occurred to me regarding Mikola. I was watching, I think I mentioned before that I have been watching a blind playthrough. The only Elden Ring content that I have exposed myself to. I think, by the way, I think there's probably a drop down. When and if we get to this ledge above us here, there must be a hole that drops down to that item. That's the only way that I can see. Unless it's somehow down here. Oh, maybe it is. There's a pathway here. That could be it. But an item. Oh, that's just a skull. An item that I was reminded of. An item that I had forgotten the text on, or the specifics of, is the Bewitching Branch. The Bewitching Branch, interestingly, says the Empyrean Mikola is loved by many people. Indeed, he has learned very well how to compel such affection. So I had seen the YouTuber that I was watching, and he picked up that item for the first time and read the text, and I thought, huh, that's an interesting line, because all of these people, like Letta, all the people in her crew, kind Mikola, kindly Mikola, generous Mikola, they all speak so highly and so fondly of Mikola this, Mikola that. He's just the best. What if he has compelled their affection? What if they are not drawn to Mikola willingly? Wouldn't that be an interesting twist on the story, huh? I think that is a fascinating possibility to consider. Right, we did pick up this new crafting material, the glint slab firefly, mainly found near Manus Meter. The glintstone that produces its light has become freakishly enlarged, while the span of its life is as brief as a whisper. I do love it. I do love it when the game kind of previews locations that you haven't been to yet through item descriptions. Those brief little, not really spoilers. It's not a spoiler if it's in the game, but little previews. All right, we're also getting, well, really not too much of a preview of what is on the other side of this gate. There's a couple Mesmer's Hollows hanging out. So it looks like the way forward has to be down in this direction, right? Seemingly only one way to go, if we are to catch up with Letta. Shit. I think two zombie dogs warrants a destined death. I think that is a justified use of force for that situation. Oh, it's just a critter. I thought it was a zombie dog. Jebaited. Okay, that one might not have been as justified. Birds, critters, all of our usual Elden Ring crafting mats sources hanging out here. Okay, which way? I guess this is a very interesting level layout. Can I actually safely make my way up to the waterfall? This feels like it could be a death. But also it does feel like they're giving us a ledge to traverse. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my goodness, the camera... Turtles. The camera shifted on me a little bit there as I was... Destined death against turtles. Now that may not be very justified either. I mainly just wanted to spend... You're not dead yet. I mainly just wanted to spend my FP. I hate it when, though, the camera adjusts itself while you're in the middle of doing parkour. Not cool. Okay, is this actually the way forward, then? Was there a path? There's another turtle over here. Was there a path around... I think there might also be a path in the other direction, which maybe is not the way forward. It's really... This is a cool... They always do... Level design is always done so well by Miyazaki and company. Okay, well, let's put a pin in the flock of birds over here on this other ledge and maybe come back to that. Because now there's also another ladder, and then there's a path past the waterfall. So many diverging paths. Which way do you go? Following my instinct here. Hi. You thought you were gonna pull the trap. Spring the trap. There's the guard counter I was looking for. Mesmer soldier armor. Chest piece features a shadow tree motif. I'm kind of digging our Gravebird armor, but we also do want to check out the other bits of fashion souls that we've been picking up. Give them a gander, if only briefly. I think we did try this one. Some very cool options that we're getting. I like it. I like it. New fashion souls is exciting. Ooh, I think we just found a shortcut. I think this is a gate being opened. Let's go. Boom. Shortcut get. Okay, awesome. So, good. Let's double back now and continue exploring these other paths. We'll go through the waterfall here. Drawstring Royal Magic Grease. So dark. It's so dark. Not resin. Okay. Okay. So maybe none of these are technically the main path. The main path is beyond where we just unlocked that shortcut. So maybe there is just some side path material to find here. If I can make the jumps back to the birds. I'm in a destined death mood today. Well, my best laid plans of unleashing destined death on a hapless flock of birds. At least I got a four-toed Foulfoot out of it, though. And some Starlight Shards. Okay. Starlight Shards, interestingly... I mean, I have not been back... I have not been back to, Celubus. I haven't been back to visit that quote-unquote vendor in quite some time. I would not expect new items to get added to Celluvis, but also we never saw, or at least I never found any other vendor that deals in starlight shards as a currency. So it's it'll be interesting to see if that is a thing here in the DLC. New starlight shards vendor, new spirit ashes to be found, potentially. This is fun, but I also am just a little bit, like I said, battling through a head cold, so my energy levels are a bit subdued from what they would normally be, but I'm still having so much fun. Dang it. Dang it. That's what I was trying to go for. I was trying to line up that 2-for-1. You with your dinky little crossbow. Get out of here, nerd. Enough of that bullshit. Lord Sworn's bolts. Give me a break. Suswalt. When will we find our first DLC Suswalt? When will it happen? Okay. Where are we on the map here? Castle Ensis. Holy shit. God damn it. God damn it. Just give me a flash ring. Just top me off. It's fine. Not even gonna worry about a trickle heal. I hear glintstone sorceries. Somebody is getting in some glintstone target practice. How did you see me already? How did he know? There's 2 of you motherfuckers. Show yourself. Show thyself. Shit. There's actually 3 of them, aren't there? Well, now I might have to do a trickle heal. Hold on. So let's see if we can do. I just need a little bit of sniping to whittle down. Oh my god. I'm getting so pissed right now. Motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Show. There you are. Shit. Oh my god. Who knew? The little disappearing magic that these guys could be so freaking annoying. Okay. So this is, so far this is basically like Shadow Carian Manor is more or less the what we've experienced so far. Oh, more starlight shards over there. Look at that. Probably. It's our first one of these moon dials in the Shadow Realm. But so far, this has been basically Caria Manor Shadow version. The only thing we're missing so far, I almost hate to say it, in fear that it will spawn it into existence, but the Shadow version of the the 12 fingers. Hi there, that's a page. Just a page. Bring me the blue pages. Cheers to anyone who gets that reference. Plus 2 into the your Akinar TV channel points if you get that reference. How do we get over to... Did I miss a way to go? Did I miss a path here? Hold on. I apparently missed some loot right over here. More very important glint slab fireflies. This is where I came from, isn't it? We came up this way, and it feels like maybe there was a ladder or something that I missed. Because otherwise, how do we get to that? How do we get to the... the moon dial? What am I missing here? Maybe I'm not missing anything. Maybe the answer is, as it usually is, just keep going forward, and eventually you will find the path that winds... Oh, there it is here, I think. I think this must be what I missed. Maybe. Will I have to deal with another Black Knight? A respawned Black Knight? Oh my god. God damn it. God damn it, the zombie dogs are getting me today with the jump scares. Holy shit, that got me so bad. I was so not ready for that. My mind was somehow like, okay, where's the ladder? Where's the ladder is what I was thinking. And it just was so tunnel vision on looking for a ladder that it did not find, or it was not ready for the jump scare. I let down my guard. Oh my god. Ooh. Breathe. Fuck you, Elden Ring. I hate this game. Okay, I think I have no clue actually how to get to that moon dial right now. So we're going to at least mark it on the map. I think it's up here, I want to say. Let's put a marker for starlight shards, and then hopefully eventually that makes itself known, or I eventually find whatever ladder or side path that I have otherwise overlooked. Because we came up here, right? We came up over here. Was there... Yeah, it might just be that we need to keep going around. Keep going around, and eventually eventually every FromSoft level just winds in and around and on top of itself. Given enough time. Oh boy. Moonrathil. Moonrathil, Carian Knight. Time to prep for a fight. Come on, lock on, please. What are you doing? Was he trying to punch? Were you trying to punch? What the hell? Oh, look at that. It's a humanoid enemy that is susceptible to destined death. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that I could knock you on your butt? It's just a little bit annoying here though that we have another. What the hell is this guy doing? I don't think he even knows that I'm here. He's just on his patrol. He has a predetermined patrol that he is. He's completely clueless that we even exist. Also, Moonrathil has somehow become completely clueless that we exist. So this is. You do realize you have Scarlet Rot ticking away, and that there is a Lord of Chaos. Okay, he remembered. He remembered. He was just, you know, he was, God damn it. Almost died. Almost died because of frickin' we're so low on magic defense. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that DS1 falling into death animation. Moonrathil's Night Sword. I do want to do a magic build someday. Someday. Great sword embedded with a blue glintstone. The favored weapon of the steadfast Carian Knight, Moonrathil, who was the Twin Moon Knight's Chamberlain. What's a Chamberlain? Like a chambermaid? Is that what this is? Time for that portion of the program. You all know what time it is. It is looking up a word time. Looking up a word. Chamber lane. Or Chamberlain. Of course, it doesn't, there's a bunch of other, like, actual things named Chamberlain that come up, so you have to do definition. Chamberlain definition. An officer who manages the household of a sovereign or noble. A chief steward. Basically a chambermaid. She was also, oh, it was a she, excuse me. She was also a friend to the trolls who served the royal family and proudly wielded their weapons as she fought arm in arm with her gargantuan comrades. Unique skill, tremendous phalanx. Skill of the enchanted troll knights creates a defensive arch of enormous magic glint blades overhead, which automatically attack nearby foes. Moonrathil. Moonrathil, the Chamberlain. Suswall. Ooh, there's a spirit in here. You thought you were gonna block me with your little magic sword. What a cute idea. Okay, who do we have here? Is this one of the Mesmer soldiers? I think it is. Oh, America. I beg, embrace your child and give us a sign. How long must this holy war stretch on? Embrace your child. Must be talking about Mesmer, right? Embrace your child. So the motivation for the war, embrace your child and give us a sign. Was that the motivation for the war, that somehow America had disowned Mesmer? Maybe as a consequence of shattering the Elden Ring? I don't know if that's connected to that in any way. But she at some point had actually been, like, she would, we saw in the Divine Blessing, America's Blessing, that she would actually supply those to Mesmer. So they were, you know, mother and son. and not at each other's throats at one point. What happened? A few different new... Some of these are... Okay, the page garb. Yeah, okay. Just some new items. Get those exclamation marks off there. But the new interesting item is Rellana's cameo. Talisman featuring a gallant portrait of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight. Related Rellana. Oh my god. My brain all of a sudden was Renala? Who? Wait, what? Why do they have to name things so similarly? Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a certain length of time. That is such a niche effect, or what feels like a niche effect. Engraved is a reminder of the unparalleled devotion of those who left their homelands to serve Rellana. By your leave, we will accompany you wherever your lunar vessel takes you. So are we talking, we're talking about like the stance that you have like when you're doing unsheath, or when you're doing like a straight sword, pointing the sword at the enemy before you lunge at them, that sort of a deal. And you hold that stance for a certain amount of time. Before you unleash your attack, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of extra damage. Certainly a unique effect. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take advantage of that effect, but we're at least learning about Rellana, Twin Moon Knight. So is that who? Yeah, this is who Moonrathil served. The Twin Moon Knight's Chamberlain. One of these dorks. These guys. I'm not going to charge the attack this time because otherwise if I charge, if I take the... Wow, okay, we need to be careful about our FP here because I actually need a Site of Grace. If I take the time to charge my Frenzied Burst, though, they interrupt it. I guess we're going this way. Open sesame. Okay, a drop down here with an item. A Site of Grace anywhere? Not seeing those Site of Grace particles, guys. Feels bad. I'm gonna drop down here and get this item, though. Because this feels like the side path. And we gotta do all the side paths, or at least all the ones we find. Do gem. Oh, hi there. Love the tracking on that overhand R2. Good stuff. What other side paths could there be hiding around here? Oh, I can't get over there? Too fat. Can I really not get over there? Is that really not a way they want me to go? Guess not. There's gotta be some way. I feel like, no, we're still on the other side from that moon dial. I want to get to that moon dial. I don't even need starlight shards, really. It's just, yeah, I just love finding all the secrets. We were down here, were we not? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. But this place is, you know, a new area. And new areas are always a little bit confusing when you're first going through. Figuring everything out. Please crouch and dash. Thank you. I need to be conserving FP. So I can't afford to snipe these dinguses from a distance. Although maybe in the case of multiple enemies, I will make that exception. Or we can just keep on, you know, we can stay on this upper path. Off the ledge with ye. Off the ledge with ye. There's zombie dogs as well. There's part of me that really wants to just Scarlet Aeonia right into the middle of this mess. But also, there's part of me that knows that that's going to get me killed. That's going to be a bad move. So let's be at least a little bit judicious with our approach here. Just a little bit, and we'll... yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're doing this one step at a time. This is fine. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. It's not the coil of Mesmer. That's what I was deathly afraid of there. But it's just regular old fire bombs, I think. That I can live with. Come on. Come on around. Come on around, my dude. Oh, he just wants to throw fire bombs. There. Oh, the dog came up finally. I was just waiting for one of you to make your way in my direction. And you're done. Okay, if you weren't, if you were a little bit short on those intermediate crafting or, I guess, bolstering materials by this point into the DLC, you're probably feeling a lot better about those. If we didn't have unlimited access to them already, I might also be feeling a little bit better, but so far, these item pickups are very run-of-the-mill. I am hoping that we get a side of grace. Instead, they gave another Black Knight to us. An imbued sword key. Oh shit. We're running back. Are we running back the it doesn't mark as new. It unseals Ascending Gate but disappears upon use. We're doing the belfries thing again. The 4 belfries was a fun mechanic. I enjoyed it. You are really, wow. Like I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna budge until you are right up in my face. Oh, that shield bash. Oh my god. Oh my god. Were you about to pull out a flask? Does everybody here have a flask? Even the Black Knights have flasks? That's what it looked like. Okay, Smith and Stone 7. There is an item down there and a forager brood, aka Kindred of Rot. So we are meant to fall down here. Oh god. Is this leading us? Is this still considered part of the castle, or does this is back into the overworld? Is that? Oh, that's a misbegotten, isn't it? Where are we looking here? This feels like this is outside of the castle. But there's definitely right below us. There is a forager brood down here. Okay, I don't want to exit the castle just yet. But that's... I also probably would die if I tried to exit the castle right here. Demi-human Yosh style. So, let's keep pressing forward. And pray. Oh, America, deliver us to a site of grace, or perhaps a shortcut to a site of grace. We're going up, though. We're going up. Up we go. Particles. Particles. Touch grace. Okay. We sit. We sitting. Give me a bath. I need to clean up. Castle Lord's Chamber. Who be the Castle Lord? Okay. There's a fog wall. And a summon. There's a summon here. It's Leda! Oh, shit. Needle Knight Leda. I think what I might start doing, just like the very first attempt with a summon, maybe, just to see if there are any special interactions. Because one of the things I noticed on the playthrough that I have been watching, the guy did things in a different order than I did, especially at the beginning where I avoided the eastern side of Limgrave for quite a long time compared to the average player, probably. And so the initial quest line or the initial stages of the Half-Wolves, Mr. Blythe's quest line, he asked us to go after Darrowell, right? In the Everjail. I did not do that fight. I did that fight way before I found Blythe. And so the it turns out you can summon Blythe for that fight. I saw this guy do that because of the order that he did things in. And so Blythe, when you do that, actually does have some dialogue. A brief little bit of dialogue before the Darrowell fight. And it's, I think, fun to get those little bits of flavor. Especially, I just don't want to, I want to avoid making a challenging fight and turning it into easy mode. That's the only thing that I want to avoid. So that's why I tend to avoid summons. However, if there is flavor to be had with summons, that's something I'm not necessarily trying to miss out on. And maybe there's a lot of that to be found in the base game that I will experience on a New Game Plus. So maybe we'll do that here with Leda. It looks like that is the only way forward, though. We have to go through this. I forgot we had this spontaneous guard. Oh, I completely forgot that this was a mechanic. And have not been doing that whatsoever. Am I going to try to do that? I don't know. I think for the moment, we're going to switch this back to our standard stamina and defense. And I guess I'm going to pop some runes. So give me... I'm so far away from a level. But we also have so many runes in the piggy bank. So let's just use those runes, you know? It's about time that we frickin' used some runes, especially when they're giving us so many of them here in the DLC. And one more broken rune should get us there to the next level. Am I gonna level up Dex? I'm just gonna keep leveling strength for now. I will consider potentially doing some stat swapping. Since we have so many large larval tiers, I will consider that off camera. For now, damage. Give me more damage to my destined death. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And I think I will also just slightly retool the flasks to 11-3. And we'll summon Letta. We're gonna summon Letta just for this one attempt. And if the fight is so easy that we get it on the first try, then it's probably one that was not gonna be that challenging of a fight to begin with. But Letta is a pretty I'm interested to know more about Letta. So let's bring her in here. Does she actually we do summons so infrequently. Do they actually join us here? Yeah, there we go. Furled Finger even. Furled Finger, Needle Knight Letta. And would she follow us around if we were just gonna... There's nowhere to go though. Like, we couldn't use her to take out enemies because there's no enemies around here unless we go back down the elevator. Okay, all right, enough dinking around, enough delaying. Time to traverse the mist. Let's trickle heal, Letta. No, why is she's like, I don't want your trickle heal. No, I don't want, I want to do this without buffs. No buffs needed, please. In we go. It is actually Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight. Ooh, I love this music immediately. Is Letta using Milady? Or is Rellana using Milady? I do absolutely love the moveset on that weapon. And it feels like maybe... Oh, that was a cool move. I'm just kind of sitting back, enjoying watching the movesets. And enjoying the music. This is great. Stance break, which I'm not close enough. Whoa! Holy discus of light, Batman. That was sick. Letta's got some cool moves. That one right there, that's like, it's like a holy version of the Glint Blade Phalanx attack. What the hell? I'm also noticing that we're kind of in, just like in Caria Manor, the first time that we faced off against... What was her face? What was Loretta? The first time we faced against like the ghosty Carian version of Loretta was in this circular pool type of area. This music is just fucking amazing. I'm gonna miss another stance break opportunity here. But it's okay. It's okay. This is so sick. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Rellana? Oh, what the actual hell? Dude, let's go. That was sick. Oh my god, this is amazing. She busted out. She went Pontiff mode. She literally just went... Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, let us down. It's just us now. It's just us now against Rellana, Twin Moon Knight, who has gone fire and ice. Well, fire and magic. Dude, how sick. This is just amazing. first DLC boss, and they are just letting it fly here. I am blown away. It's amazing. I need to find a way to damage you right now, though. Because I'm about to die. Woo. Oh my goodness, what a phase 2. What a sick armor set. Oh, look at the crescent moon. She's got the crescent moon on the helm there. I think it was twin moons, in fact, because she's the twin moon knight. Duh. She straight up pulled out the dual pontiff swords. Oh my goodness. So there's both magic and fire to protect against. Oh, I forgot we had this. I forgot we still had this silver scarab on. Let's figure out here what we're gonna do. We're gonna add. It's probably more. There are more magic. There's more incoming that we're taking from magic effects than fire effects. So maybe just doing that is probably a good way to go. And then we can give ourselves the freebies here. You know, our wonderful freebies. And this time we will go solo. We got a nice little look at Letta, but it's time for us to tackle this on our own. Thank you very much, Letta. I appreciate the moral support from here on out. Okay, so Rellana, she is notably of much more sizable stature than the average tarnished, if she is even tarnished. She does not fall prey very easily to destined death. She kind of sloughs that off. So we'll see if this is going to be the weapon that we stick with. Might have to think that one through, because if the whole selling point behind Destined Death is that it knocks fools on their ass. Rellana ain't about that. She does not. She's like, what is that? Getting knocked on. Oh my god! Right off the bat with the arcing moonshot. Woo, look at that. Look at that. Oh, the dude, she just glides around. The glide. And, okay, well, at least we're too short in many of these instances. This soundtrack is absolutely so amazing. I should have drank there. Not the right time to attack. You cannot run away from those. Fortunately, she did not go for any attacks there during our stance break. But now it's fire and magic time. Oh my god, dude. Scarlet Rot is still ticking away. Dude, I'm getting my shit handed to me. Just getting so wrecked right now. Woo. I'm in that mode right now where I'm like just constant backpedaling. The constant backpedaling of I gotta heal. I gotta get away. I gotta heal. I gotta get away. I gotta heal. And that is almost always a recipe for disaster. No, shit. I figured she is standing in water, right? She's standing in water, so we got to have a little bit better effectiveness out of our lightning spear, don't we? When she decides to pop into action, it is so cool. The follow-up that she does behind the man, I'm not quick enough on the draw there, rolling through that blade. Shit. Dude. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? I just realized we actually have potentially a decent shield to use. One that we have employed previously against said not said, but against a similar Karian Knight style enemy, the Erdtree Great Shield with its golden retaliation. Could we potentially fire back moonbeams at her? If we're not using any weapon skills, then that might be something to try. We can play around with this and find out. We gotta find something that works, because right now I do not have a good formula. I would have tried Golden Retaliation there if she was not, like, headlong charging at me. There we go. Just got to be quicker with the rolls. So, how do I do this Golden Retaliation again? I'm probably just not pressing L2 in time. I'm definitely doing something not correct with my weapon skill. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing wrong, but I feel like the Golden Retaliation that I'm trying to do is not popping off. No! God damn it, she wasn't done. She's not done, just like Pontiff. Pontiff is never done with his combos. They just don't end, ever. I need stamina so badly. Fuck! God damn it, man. What am I gonna do against this bitch? She never stops attacking. So before heading into the next attempt against the Twin Moon Knight, I took another look around this little balcony, and I did see that there is a spot to drop down here. So why don't we take a little break from Rellana and do some more exploring. I thought at first that we were up against a wall that we had to go through. We had to go through the Twin Moon Knight to move forward. That appears to not be the case. So I might be in a little bit over my head against Rellana, but I do have an idea about. I think we might. The next attempt, when we resume that fight, I might switch back to the dual katana setup that we ended up employing against Horlo, because that was a lot of fun, and this feels like that kind of a fight where we want to. Oh, lobster! The lobsters are back! Yay! Oh, joy, oh joy. Is this another one of those strands of mesmer or whatever that we picked up before? Anyway, it's an absolutely awesome first boss fight for us here in the DLC. Absolutely would expect no less from a FromSoft DLC, even if they are going back a little bit of a, it's not quite a cut and paste from Pontiff, but it's pretty close. The reminiscence, the similarity is striking, but again, it's not a bad thing. Like I said, Pontiff is such an amazing fight. I think it might have been my favorite fight in the DS3 base game, maybe. Are we also, I think we might be finding our way to the... No, wait a second. Wait a minute. I thought that we might be making our way to the... I'm so confused now. I don't exactly remember where that moon dial was, but that's what I thought that we were going for. I thought that we were going to end up at the moon dial, but that's just the dead bird that we slaughtered on the way down here. So did we actually even find anything? Anything at all? Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So I still, the moon dial mystery remain. We're way on the other side of the freaking castle. No clue. Well, maybe I'm only momentarily delaying the fight. The fight that must be. Maybe Rellana is that wall that we need in order to proceed forward. Or was there a ladder here that I completely missed? Hold on. Did I... just completely traipse on by this? Totally the first time, guys, that I have missed a glaringly obvious ladder. Never has it before happened in this playthrough. Ash of War wing stance. Calmly assume a right-handed stance. Normal attack triggers a rapid 3/ combination. Strong attack triggers a leaping thrust. Usable on light greatswords. We have to try this. We might not be able to wield the only light greatsword that we have, but we have to try this, don't we? This is like required, because I love the style so far with some of these, the very like on God, you know. I really, it's just so stylish. That's all I can say. So let's okay, back to the bonfire. back to the Castle Lord's Chamber. And we're going to throw on, just to play around with this wing stance. Let's go to Ashes of War. Sort by order of acquisition. Oh yeah, milady. It is, if I go to item type, it is the only light greatsword that we have. And then, once again, order of acquisition. Wing stance. We'll give it flame art for now, although doesn't really matter. All that matters is giving it a shot. I just need a fedora. That's the only thing I need here. Wing stance. Go. Oh my god. Oh man. We need to let's go ahead and oh, now it's doing the torch attack though. I just want to momentarily get rid of, I want to do the wing stance on its own. Imagine though when we get a second light greatsword and being able to like power stance these. Oh my god. Okay, so then we do the regular attack. Yeah. Oh my god. And then the strong attack. Dude! So fucking cool. Man. And there's part of me that wants to go respec into dexterity right now. Obviously, we could throw on a talisman that gets us dexterity if we wanted to. It's just, yeah. Options, options, options. I think what I'm going to do for now, though, is I am going to switch back to this dual katana build. And that's what we're going to try. The katanas and Bloodhound Step perhaps will bail us out once again, as they did in the Horaloo fight. Okay, so there is a bit of rust when it comes to actually deploying Bloodhound Step. You get so reliant on having a shield and then switching back into that mindset of, I can't block. It's a little tricky. Also, she has so many combos that I'm still getting used to. The delay on those attacks. Ah, Bloodhound Step too quick. Why did I go for a hit there? Why did I go for a hit there when I knew that I was a sliver of health? Shit! God damn it! I forgot about this Firestorm move. She hasn't pulled it out in a while. No, motherfucker! Oh, when do the combos end? What the fuck is that shit? What in the fuck, dude? The twin moons. The actual twin moons. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. I took a very sizable break to calm down because this fight's stressing me the hell out. And so I switched up the build. I switched up a whole bunch of shit. Going back to Blasphemous Blade here and this Manor Tower Shield. Made a whole bunch of changes here because Taker's Flames we haven't done in a while. And it felt like it might be pretty decent in this fight, as it is pretty much in every situation. The only slight little adjustment that I forgot to make was to put no skill on this shield. I got into the fight and realized, oh shit, I still have fucking shield bash on this fucking thing. Okay, so now, let's give that another try, because that was the best attempt yet. I've tried a couple different things here. The Bloodhound Step katanas weren't quite getting me there. So back to the Taker's Flames it is. But my goodness, is this boss... we are in a FromSoft DLC. This boss is so freaking cool. And that the ultimate twin moon move that had been saved for the very end. Holy shit. What a cool ass boss. Oh, stance break, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. No, I'm back into a corner bit here. Oh, already with this move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. That did so much damage. That did so much damage. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Hope has been restored. My faith has been reinvigorated. We can do this, guys. We just got to put the pieces together. We got a stance break for the first time since that first opening attempt, which was basically all Letta carrying. Holy shit. Just still have to be a little careful about when exactly we deploy the Blasphemous Blades. The Taker's Flames still can't just unleash it at any time willy-nilly. There has to be some forethought and planning involved. And at least a little bit. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it there. This soundtrack, though. This boss soundtrack, though, is just so stinking incredible. Ow. Shit. That soundtrack culminating right as we get the finishing blow. Remembrance of the Twin Moon Night. Holy crap, Taker's Flames is amazing. Unreal. We're playing the DLC now, folks. Now we're doing it. Remembrance of Rellana. I feel like I probably, at some point in there, said Rennala by accident, and this is probably not going to be the last time. Once a Carian princess, Rellana disavowed her birthright and chose to stand at Mesmer's side instead, knowing full well that not even the brilliance of the moon would grant him succor. Shout out to Lord Height. Grant me succor. Before long, she became known as the Sword of Mesmer. God damn. Doing her own little Melania impersonation. Blade of Mikola, Sword of Mesmer. Let's go back to the hold and see what new boss soul items we have. Goddamn, Castle Ensis. And the Twin Moon Night. Still very much not like 100% ripoff of Pontiff. But, I mean, gosh. That was clearly the inspiration. Had to be, right? Rellana's Twin Blades. Moon and Fire Stance. Dude. Okay, so this is... It scales with everything except Arcane. Should we respec for these? Carian Light. They're both light greatswords as well. Oh, shit. Carian Light Greatsword embedded with blue glintstone. Two swords with as a single armament. When two-handing, a straight sword engraved with golden flame will be carried in the left hand. Here and here alone were moon and fire ever together. Dude. Oh. I at least want to try this. I just need some, I need some smarts, I need some intelligence, and just a smidge of dex. I'm going to be thinking about that one, folks. Rellana's Twin Moons, 72 intellect. Is that the new high? I think the previous high was fittingly Rellana's full moon. Is she really supposed to be the shadow version of Rellana? Is that why the name is so similar? And it looks like it's the same text. Oh no, I'm not looking at the right thing. I'm looking at the boss one. I wanted to look at the Twin Moons spell. Associated with a Karian princess, incarnate overlapping twin moons, which strike the ground one after the other, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her, oh, there it is, her elder sister, Rellana, met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. It is her sister. Oh, shit. So, you know, we're playing Elden Ring, so kind of everybody is related to everybody else. It's one big, happy, well, happy family. Basically, everybody on this boss soul page is related to each other, aren't they? Probably the natural born of the void is also part of this, this mess of a family tree. That's where we're going to wrap up this installment of Shadow of the Erdtree, Elden Ring edition. I said that, but in a backwards way. Shadow of the Tree edition of Elden Ring. If you did enjoy the video, please consider doing that YouTube thing and hitting all the buttons below. It helps so much. And man, guys, why is this game so freaking infuriating? And yet also the best thing ever. Why is this like this? Why do we love these games? Because you get that moment of eventual victory after just endlessly bashing your head. I wasn't sure I was going to get it today. I wasn't sure I was going to get it. But we got there. And there is a new region that lies beyond. Maybe we'll just take a quick little sneak peek here. Look at this. There is a Miquella Cross. And, oh, listen to that soundtrack. Oh my god. Oh my god. This view. Shadow Altus. I don't think I really need to add anything. Nope. Nothing else to say. But, boy, am I looking forward to the rest of this DLC. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.